Hi, so for this look, I'm going to do a cut crease with some glitter eyeshadow. We're going to start off by tapping. Always tap in your eyeshadow and slightly blend it out. Move it side to side, depending the shape that you want to give. Okay, so remember, tap, 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 and that way we create the depth of the color that we want. Practically for this one, since we are going to do the cut crease, where it cuts, we do want it pretty dark. That way you can see the way it's fading out, fading up, or blending up. So for this one, I'm using a fluffier brush. It's a purple, like a purplish with reddish eyeshadow. I will go ahead and post it in a bit. And right here, I do need a transition shade. So I'm using that color because then I will go ahead and add a light brown into it. Remember to always follow the color circle. That way you're able to see what color nicely transitions or what color nicely blends with the other color that you're going to use. That way it looks very nicely blended out. Okay, so remember the color circle right here. I'm using a lighter or an orangey brown in order to blend out the reddish purple that we used. Remember, orange is a lighter shade than red, so we will start blending it down, I would say. Right here, I'm already using the fluffiest brush I have, eyeshadow fluffy brush, and I'm blending it out. I'm using a tone close to my skin tone, but still keeping it brown, just so there's not a harsh line. You can always use still a lighter brown on top of it. You can use, for example, lighter brown and then a nude. Something close to your skin tone, so it doesn't matter if you use 3, 4, 5 eyeshadows, as long as they fit and it's able to blend nicely. Right here, I'm just packing in more color, making it more intense, since we're already going to, or I'm already going to cut and I'll go ahead and add the concealer. So I'm just trying to make it as dark as I can. Okay, so here I did decide to add a darker purple just because it was not as intense as I would usually like it. So I went ahead and added a pretty dark purple, and I just went ahead and blended that into the first color that we added. Okay, and then the initial color that we used, and I went ahead and pat it on the line of where the purple was placed. Not on the crease, but where it ends. That way, because the purple is pretty dark, so we're gonna have to blend it down. So what I did is, with that brush, if you have another clean fluffy brush, you can go ahead and use that, but it depends on the size of your crease, of your eyelid, but try and keep it small to medium. That way it's easier for you to blend it. So I added more other purplish, light purplish color, and I went ahead and blended it down. I blended it down towards the purple, and then I got some purple and blended it up, and I went back and forth and always kept a light hand. And then I'm going in with my huge fluffy brush just to finish it, since we're already going to cut the crease. Well, since I'm already going to cut the crease. Okay, so here I'm using a regular Q-tip. You can get one of those pointy ones. Those are, I want to say, a bit more accurate, easier to use, but I'm used to these, so I will go ahead and use these. I'm using vitamin E lotion. You can use makeup remover if you have that, but I only have lotion at the moment, so that works for me. Just make sure you pat it dry when you apply the concealer, or take it off, whatever's easier for you or better for you. But I just went ahead and just patted the lotion in so it could be moisturized. So just make sure your brush is as flat as possible, and then tap, tap, tap. I usually use a blending brush for me. I either blend it out, or you could just tap it in with the beauty blender. Okay, and right here I just used glitter glue and I apply it to my eye, and you just wait until it gets tacky so it gets a good hold. So right here, I tried my best to leave a space on where I was going to place the eyeshadow. That way it could be easily applied and it's not bumpy because of the glitter, etc. right here I'm using an angled brush and I'm just patting in black eyeshadow on top of the eyeliner. That way it just looks a bit more dark.